Hey guys, Ryan here with the 6-wheel tank. Just got these Ant Power Steps XLs. Been waiting forever to get them. Got them 2 days ago, and I put them on maybe 3 different ways at 3 different times, and the directions are really sketchy. I did find out by calling the manufacturer that these steps actually will not fit a 2014 Mega Cab or whatever Mega Cab. They're actually set up for a crew cab, and they actually won't even fit a crew cab. I guess there's something with the mud flat or the fender flares where they slide up underneath there. They slide too far forward. So anyways, I called the manufacturer. They said they wouldn't fit. The directions say they will. So I thought, well, I'll screw around and figure out a good way to make them fit. As you can see, they're completely centered right now within the cab, from wheel to wheel, or cab to cab, or whatever. The manufacturer sends them way up front underneath the fender flare there, and I'll show you on the other side. But you can see when you open the door, they're perfectly centered in the cab. They look awesome. They look the way they should. But they don't come like that. You have to do some modifications, which is nothing big. It's really simple. I'll show you through here real quick, and we'll get started. Okay, right over here is what they look like if you follow the instructions. They're way up in the front here, as you can see, right up underneath your extend fender, and in the back they don't make the cab. So I thought, when I put them together the first time, I thought, well, what I'll do is I will just slide these back the way they go, and that's that. And that works, right? They're all centered. Great. Well, when you put this on, that step on, and you come up underneath here and you put your mounting bracket on, that step basically sits way over here. So it forces you to push them way up to make it fit. So don't think that you're going to center the cab and make them, they're not that adjustable. So just so you know, it's real easy to fix. All you have to do is switch the brackets around. So basically, we'll get right into these instructions, and I'll show you where I'm talking. So right here, this is part number, okay, here's the model and years, 2013 to 17, and it says right there, this application works only on a Mega Cab model vehicle, which it doesn't. Now, this step works fine on a Mega Cab, but the rocker piece, this piece here, does not. It's gonna sit too far forward, and it looks ridiculous. So anyways, we figured that out, how to fix that. I called the manufacturer, told them what the deal was. They told me they didn't fit. I was looking at these brackets here. They're actually, they actually push, if you put them in this way, they push the steps way forward. So what I ended up doing is I ended up reversing all this. I took this bracket, passenger rear, I made that driver front. And this one is driver rear, I made that passenger front. So that way, by doing that, it's got an offset here, and it's about 2 to 3 inches. And so that's how that slid that back the right way, the way it's supposed to go, like that. So when you get in there, and same with these brackets here, you're gonna switch them too. This is passenger front, it's gonna be driver rear, and this is driver front, it's gonna be passenger rear. So there's no problem with doing this. It doesn't mess anything up. There's no other issues. I've got one completely together. I've already dry fitted this other side, and everything works fine. So anyways, that's what you need to do on that part of it. Also, the other thing is a lot of guys out there are saying put the brackets on the rail first before you put it on the truck. And I can tell you, I tried that and it was a pain in the neck. So to me, the easiest way to do it is put the brackets up there first, get them all done, and then put the rocker rail on. It's real simple. You just lay it on there and then put a nut on the backside to hold one side, go up to the front, slide it in, put the nut on, done. Anyhow, the other thing is that I saw it was kind of a pain that I had to tear this thing apart after putting together. It shows the bolt that goes here, and the bolt that goes here, and the bolt that goes here and here. It shows it putting on after you put this piece on. Well, it's not that easy. If you put that, if you don't put that piece on, then, or that bolt, I'm sorry, don't put that bolt on first. I mean, you can just put it on the bracket right before you even put it on the truck. Just put that bolt in. It's real simple. Just throw the bolt in, it's done. Because if you don't, and you put this piece on, you'll never get the bolt back in there. So get that done. Put your brackets up. We'll go up underneath there. I'll show you. Okay, here's your front driver bracket. Here, you can see that it is pushed back. This angle here, it's pushed back. It pushes that whole bracket back about 2 or 3 inches. I think it's about 2 inches, which is exactly what you need. So go ahead and put these 2 bolts in, put these 2 bolts in, and then here's that 1 bolt I was telling you. Put it in before you do anything else. Then get your rocker piece and slide in the bolts that go right in this track here that are right there. There's 2 of them. There's 1 here and 1 here. Put those in, and then just put this rocker panel right up there and put 1 of these nuts on and just finger tight it. And then once you get that, you're gonna slide down here to the other end. And I mean, you may need someone holding one side up. I had my son do it. He's a great helper. Anyhow, so then you know, same thing. Here's that other bracket. It's actually a straight bracket. I'll hold it like that. So go ahead and set these 2, set those, and put this 1 bolt in, and you're done. And then put your rail up and put your nut on there, and then go ahead and tighten those up. Or go ahead and snug them, not even snug, actually loose. Come back out and get your rail right where you want it. When you do it this route, you can put your rail exactly where you want it. You can kind of wiggle it